Fuck wrong with a nigga? Dead homies, nigga. It's the fourth. I'm about to blow a nigga up. Who wanna get blown up today, nigga? Fuck wrong with it?
Snuck into a homeless shelter to eat free.
Love free food. We love free food. They at the homeless shelter acting like.
Stop moving. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up!
Now, before I get into that, welcome back to today's video. Now, to get into that, don't be mad because some people are actually born this way. Fun fact, you can literally be born so far behind the curve that your brain doesn't even register it. It doesn't make sense because your ignorant actions are so normal now that it's your way of life. And I'm here to tell you that it's science-based. Who would have guessed it? It's embedded deep within their DNA. So instead of us getting irritated and mad, we should just come to accept that we're now subject to seeing ignorant things on a daily basis. And it's only going to ramp up because these same people are now reproducing with each other. Good for us, right?
Bro, just like look at you, man. Look at yourself. Because you guys are 30. You guys are in your 30s, man. Why are you kids? Why are you doing this?
Yeah! Catch some hats, nigga. What's up? I've been waiting to beef with a Twitch streamer. I want to get into beef. I'm gonna take it to the next level. I'm gonna pull up shooting at niggas. Yeah, let's go viral for real.
Now, when I say born behind the curve, I don't mean simply struggling with 1 or 2 math problems born behind the curve. I mean being genetically challenged in the logic department. A 2016 study by the University of Edinburgh found that 50 to 80% of all cognitive ability can be passed down, meaning it's heritable, confirming that stupidity can and will be passed down for generations, like a old family recipe embedded deep within our DNA, and we simply can't do anything about it. Now, our good old pal social media has made it where these people have now gone from silently failing group projects to now being front and center on a biggest stage that we call life. And instead of disqualifying them from it, we glorify them from it. We give them likes, followers, and we encourage them to do things like go live about it, live stream it, and worst of all, podcasts. Now, I whisper that because I don't want to give anyone the idea to go and start another one. It's too many.
No, I was gonna do that!
What, is that a thing?
Oh, your turn.
I can control them better. A girl who can't afford to say, fuck you, Corey, I'm gone. She just can't afford to do it. So I take advantage of that. Now, that might be wrong, but her poverty and my needs, most of the time, it even out. I don't really need a lot of their time.
Now, there's also this phenomenon called the Dunning-Kruger Effect. It's where the less someone knows, the more confident they are to speak about it. It's like the less they know, the more confident they speak with their chest. They don't care about doing research. They don't care about fact checking the references. They just go on and on and on. They spew all this misinformation. It's now turned into a niche. It's monetizable to be ignorant. Now, I live by the saying that I know nothing and everything can be learned. What I think I know is simply a drop of information in a vast sea of knowledge that's constantly evolving and being updated second by second. So what I think I knew 5 seconds ago has probably already been updated somewhere, not right here, obviously, but I'd rather keep my mouth closed and be thought of as a genius than to open my mouth and remove all doubt. Now, that's just me. Imagine if the people who are genetically challenged thought that way. How good would society be?
I've been more embarrassed in my life than I am a Jewish woman from New Jersey. You're
So what does that mean for the rest of us, the ones with a sliver of common sense? It simply means that you should be grateful for your intellect. Even if you didn't get all A's or you still don't understand the tax system, like myself, if you can read, learn, and not try to harm the people around you, yourself, for likes, clicks, and comments, by default, you're already ahead of the curve. Because in a generation that rewards foolishness, you have to reinforce your intellect. You have to question, learn, unlearn, relearn, and learn again. By doing this cycle over and over again, you have to strengthen your intelligence. Because if not, it'll be eroded away like a rock in a rushing river, slowly making you smaller and smaller and your brain smoother and smoother over time. And don't envy stupidity. Don't envy the ignorance. Even if you see a content creator traveling the world on private yachts with models and driving race cars and having all the latest sneaker releases and all that good stuff. Fight the temptation to be envious, I should say. Fight the temptation. Because as a wise man once said, comparison is, and I'm at my spin on it, comparison is and will always be the thief of joy, because what you see, everything that glitter isn't gold. It isn't. Sometimes it's just a visual illusion, like on the desert, you're walking. Oh, it looks like water from a distance, but you get there and it's the same old, same old. You don't know what goes on behind the scenes. But I'm getting off track. You want to reinforce your intelligence, because if not, you will just fall in line with the rest of the people who follow these people. So think for yourself and don't waste your energy trying to educate everybody. Says the YouTuber who makes ample self-help videos for my generation and younger generations to not fall in line. But this is like archive. Like I have videos that make sense. 5, 10 days, weeks, months from now, whenever you see this, you're gonna say, you're right. That actually makes sense. Maybe I should like, comment, and subscribe under this video. Maybe you should. Now, granted, some people aren't missing my information. They're simply missing wiring. And no amount of educating or preventative maintenance is going to stop them from doing what they think is going to make them go viral. So while they're busy going viral doing who knows what, you consistently stay sharp, stay smart, and most importantly, stay dangerously intelligent. Because common sense may not be common, but yours, that's a competitive advantage. Now, before I get out of here, I want to make it all make sense, right? For the people that's common sense, right? I want you to use your common sense and just stay with me for a bit. You're watching this video because you have a sense of common sense, right? And I have common sense for making a video, which led us to each other. Now, imagine if you use your common sense to share the video to your friends and family who also have common sense. Wouldn't that get the message out faster? It's like, it's common sense. Maybe I'm thinking too deep into it, but it's common sense, right? And if you had common sense, if you had the common sense, you like, comment, subscribe, and everything that goes into it, because common sense is very important. I mean, think about it. It's common sense. Now, I may be stuck in a loop talking about common sense, but the common sense will still remain the same. Think about it. It's common sense, right? Am I tripping? I mean, it makes sense. It's common sense.